Hello friends! If you hear any noise in the background of this video, it's because it's raining where I live, so hopefully that isn't too distracting. Anyways, welcome to Alevis. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Here's the location on the northwest coast of the continent of Satalis in Nezipon. It's a pretty average-sized country, as you can see. Anyways, on to some facts. The population of this place is almost 40 million. It's mostly inhabited by humans. The country's official language is Ibrin, which is an extremely widespread language across Nezipon, originating in southern Sarama. The capital, Vinalchao, is located right here. Their religion they follow is Saroanism, and they are a presidential republic that uses the Alevis Larak as their currency. And as you can see here, the GDP per capita is at least okay for Nezipon standards, but the stability and safety are not that high. Anyways, on to the climate. Most of the country is semi-arid, but there's some humid subtropical swampy areas in the east. Here's some elevation map. Most of the country is flat, but however, there are some hills in the south, and there is the autonomous Mount Sarasig, which makes up the country's highest point. Also, the southern part of the country, known as Rilcidis, is located on the very strategic Rilcid River that connects the ocean to the Great Lakes of Hasholsha inland. Anyways, this is the flag of Alevis. The blue stands for the sky as well as the working class. The purple stripe in the middle stands for the country's wealth as well as the upper class. And then the white stands for peace between everyone. Alevis is known for massive wealth inequality because even though their GDP per capita is alright, but most native Sarurans and the human lower class are confined to farm labor and other menial tasks, and many of them actually live in poverty, sadly. On to some history. This area, like the rest of the continent, was inhabited by native Saruran people until the colonization by the Saraman nation of Ibrisis in the early 4000s. Alevis, unlike Pisisis, was actually integrated as, like, a full part of Ibrisis, which at this time it was called Outer Lavar. In 4553, Outer Lavar split into two separate Ibrisis colonies, Alevis, the human part, and Pialaquia, the Saruran part. They gradually gained more autonomy until the year 5210, when Alevis gained independence shortly after Pisisis. And the borders have mostly stayed pretty consistent over the past few centuries, except for a weird time when Rilcidis became an independent nation, but other than that, it's pretty much been fine, although it's been getting more corrupt and developed. On to the relations. Alevis is friends with nations such as Tinoa and Pisisis, some other fellow human inhabited nations around, and they're also pretty good friends with Ruziguan as well, as they're pretty big trade partners. Some enemies they have are Ibrisis, their former colonizer, for pretty obvious reasons, and they're also not too fond of Pialaquia either. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching my silly little video. If you liked it, make sure to do these things, pretty much, but yeah. I'm going to try to start uploading more consistently, but for the time being, I'm going to put a pause on fictional countries and work on some other Nezipon-related content. But once I'm ready to come back, the next fictional country will be Altanais. Anyways, see you later. Peace.